Hey guys, so I'm gonna teach you guys how to get unlock the secret oven burner Banban 2. So once you're done this minigame, you have to do this right after it's done, like directly after, or else you can't do it. But you have to grab a firework here, and then you don't really have to do this room. Yeah, you don't have to do this one, but you can. Yeah, and then you have to run or go all the way from here to the medical sector. Okay. So now that we're at the medical sector, you have to go all the way to here, and then you need to go to this cannon here once you've done this, and you need to load the firework in the cannon. It should launch. And then it activates that button back there, which enables the lights here. And there's a little key card you can grab here. Grab that key card, and then you can run yourself to that sector, whatever that's called. To the comms sector. Up here. And here. And that room should be right here. Okay, there's some computer stuff here. Okay, type 5, case 3, case 6. What does this mean? I honestly have no clue. Yes, no, round 56. What's that supposed to mean? There's Sheriff Toadster, but the thing that we came here for was these papers. These things are quite useful. You'll see why. Dear Uthman, which is Banban's name, I am writing you to inform you that we have received and assessed your objection to our decision regarding limiting the number of cases to conduct tests on 10 and from 10 to 6. We have collectively decided that we would not honor your request and stick with the initial decision, with the reason being we simply cannot spare enough resources to make your other creations come to life if this is how much it takes. This is especially the case considering what has already been wasted resources-wise with very, very slow progress, and especially after the misunderstanding of case 12 and its sub-cases, which cost us fortunes. We're talking one presentable case of 10 a month. The customers are getting upset because we are not delivering what was promised, and getting sued right now is not in our best interest. As much as we want this to be the case, Javanium does not grow on trees, and our friends down south can only get so much. We understand that this might not be the news that you wanted to hear, but this is how it has to be. Use what you have left very carefully and see if you can have more presentable cases before the upcoming Bring a Friend Day. Hey, I just heard the news and it upsets me just as much as it upsets you, but I do feel we can turn it back around if the 6 we proceed with turn out well. In fact, we have to turn it back around if we turn out well. In fact, we have to turn it back around if we want our little secret down in the basement to stay a secret. Sulfius can only stay asleep if nobody goes to investigate. Sulfius is that big moon guy who's in like practically every one of the games except one. I think the ones we should drop are the spider, the frog, Sheriff Toadster, and the snail. The spider honestly gives me the creeps, and if it gives me the creeps, it's gonna give children the creeps. Frog's only purpose is to be the police in town, but if there is no bad guy to catch, there is no need for police. I was torn between the green guy and the snail for the last one. I feel like the snail more, but I won't feel it. Won't be any hyperactive child's favorite, so let's drop that one. But hey, at least we were offered to have them drawn on the walls to not let them be forgiven. Cheer up. This final one, this is bad. This is very bad. I just revised the architecture behind the ball pit in Garten of Banban 1, and it's a miracle this thing hasn't yet collapsed. The thing can barely support the amount of children we have enrolled in the kindergarten. We're having double that tomorrow. Something really bad is going to happen, and we need to be as far away from here as humanly possible before it does, or when it does. We've been on the bad side of the wrong people for a long time, and if we're still here when everything goes down, it'll be the end of us both. If not at the hands of angry parents, then at the hands of our superiors. Do not bring anyone's attention to this matter unless you wish us both a big involuntary dive into the abyss. A place like this should not exist. The stuff we witness here should not exist. The casualties that will result from this catastrophe will only serve the greater good, which is shutting down this place once and for all. I have a plan ready for tomorrow. Now you just pack your things. So this note about the ball pit, in Garten of Banban 1, there was that tape, that secret tape that you could find in a video that I actually made, which will probably be in the description of this video. But in that tape you can hear lots of children noises, and then you can hear a loud bang, which is probably that thing collapsing under the children's weight. So, I mean, the children are going to be wherever the bottom of that thing ends up. But yeah, anyways, that's how to access that secret orange room in Garten of Banban 2. Yeah. Subscribe.